Whoa, 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 whoa. Great morning, ATL and the whole wide world. You know what it is. It's the morning coffee Swig. ATL Next 100. It's your man, Jason Carey. Back up in this thing. You know what it is. Oh, I got some on my face. I don't know what it is. You know what it is. It's money making Monday. Money making Monday. Money making Monday. Money making. You know what it is, man. Shake up the dice. Get it going. It's one of those days, man. Another one of those crazy days, man. Excited to be here on a Monday. Another day, another chance to get to it. Crazy rainy weather all weekend long. I told you guys it's going to rain all weekend long, so I don't know what y'all did. How was your weekend? Were you indoors? Were you naughty indoors? I don't know. What did you do with yourself? I don't know. I had a dope. I had a good weekend. Man. Steph Tiller is still out dealing, I believe. Again, would be a surprise. She pops up this morning. But we're gonna hold her down. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hold her down. I get money I got. Hey man, let's get into this thing today, man. Let's get into this thing. What in the world happened this weekend? I'll tell you what happened. Lake Show, baby. Lake Show finally closed this thing out. It took too long for me. This was supposed to be over, and it was supposed to be over in 4, but it was not. Technical difficulty there. I don't know what that was. What the world was I saying? Oh, the Lakers. The Lakers won. I'm excited about that. Took too long. It should have been over on Tuesday. It should have been on Tuesday. Because we lost last Sunday. Yeah, because we lost last Sunday and won again on Tuesday. It should be over on Friday, as I was saying. But then we lose on Friday. Bonehead plays going down. People not wanting. You should have. The storybook ending was to win in the Mamba jerseys, and we didn't. But I'm not gonna complain. We won. It's cool. It's over with. Championship. At least I got one shining story this year in sports. My Mets were. All you had was 60 games. 60 games. You couldn't put it together to get to the postseason. 60 games. So my Mets didn't make it. The Yankees lost on Friday night. And I'm not even a Yankee fan, but I wanted to see the Yankees and the Dodgers play. Yeah, man. Things happen. And of course, my lowly Washington football team. So it's like, hey, I'm having terrible sports year. Oh, Hurricanes got mollywopped. Miami Hurricanes got mollywopped this weekend. Come on, man. So I needed a win. I needed a win on Sunday. They was doing Game 7 commercials and stuff. I want to see no Game 7 commercials. Why are we doing this? Why are we having Game 7 commercials? So, there was no Game 7. Thank God. And we're excited. I know it's not a sports show, and I know, but guess what? I will talk about it. Man, I said I might wear purple. I might wear purple for 8 days straight. Word to Kobe. Or 24. Word to Kobe. Purple. 8 days straight, I might just be on, baby. So you see me in purple, you know what it is. Like J Boy, I don't even own that much purple, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and. So if you see me in that much purple, you know that this is love I'm showing because I went and purchased it. Get mad purple designs. Call my distributors, and I need all purple Jason Curry shirts. I need 8 of them Jones. That's what I'm gonna do. 8 of them Jones every day. Hoodies, everything. That's what I need. Skull caps. Get you a purple Jason Curry hat. It's ready to go. I do got my gold joint though. Lake Show. I might wear that. Go pull out my Magic Johnsons. I got my Converse weapons. I'm gonna pull them Joes out. Anyway, what else happened, man? How was the? Like I said, it rained every day this weekend. But it was supposed to rain all the way up to Monday. I will tell you what's gonna happen. Also, a sports, man, I do have to before I get out of the sports, man. Gruesome ankle injury yesterday to Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys. I absolutely positively can't stand the Cowboys. It is deep in my soul. Deep in my soul. But I was, Dak is a black man, black quarterback. He has been like Iron Man. He hadn't missed any games. And goes on. He stiff armed the dude. The dude fell and his knee hit his ankle. Body went one way, ankle went the other way. Broke that jump. It was nasty. Foot was just sitting. It was sitting to the side. I just thought it was sitting out of his shoe, but compound fracture wasn't. I don't know if it wasn't as bad as it could be. I don't know. It's pretty bad. Out for the season. It was ugly. I was like, this is the reason right here that mamas don't want their kids to play football because they're scared of this kind of stuff. I've been an advocate for football. But again, still, if you don't want to get hit, that's cool. Let them play football up to a point, and then you want to quit, that's fine. But football, I still believe that football teaches you things that anything else can't teach you, man. There's nothing else. You can teach them at the house. It's like football. I think you can almost tell the kids they ain't play football. Now I ain't saying that football's the only way to do it. But I got a partner who's a great man who his parents never let him play football, which is ridiculous because he's like 6'4", 200 plus pounds. He'd been a crazy tight end. But anyway. Other news, rapper Travis Scott pledged to pay this semester's tuition for 5 HBCU students. And I don't know if 5 is a good number. I'm not gonna even complain. 5 is a good number. He said 5 students he pledged, so I don't know how he's gonna pick these students. He said he's tweeted that each of his parents had attended HBCUs. His mother went to Grambling State and his father went to Prairie View. So shout out to those HBCUs. Somebody know Travis Scott daddy. So anyway, Taylor Ivy, a Howard University freshman, but he has not publicly selected any other students yet. So we'll see what happens. But 5 students. That's dope. And I wanted to report that because, again, if he got caught with a gun or anything else, that'd have been front page news. Rapper caught with a gun. And so the fact that he did this, it needs to be talked about. Again, I'm an advocate for that. Pull the cameras out. Talk about it. Tell everybody what's going on. That's my thing. We talk about the coronavirus. We always talk about the coronavirus. There are, it says tens of thousands of people. This is according to an article on CNN. Tens of thousands of people have signed up to campaign by a group called One Day Sooner to take an experimental vaccine candidate and then face coronavirus in a controlled setting. So tens of thousands of people have signed up to go and get the coronavirus. Y'all heard me. Tens of thousands of people have signed up to go face first, to wallow. They just put their face in the coronavirus. What they say, give me this vaccine, and I'm gonna go eat me a coronavirus burger. Is what they're saying. Tens of thousands of people sign this up. Sign for this, and I don't know if this is teenagers. And I don't know what that is about or why. I don't know. One day soon, I guess people are they're trying everything. They're throwing everything at it to try to get rid of it. And that sounds ridiculous to me. Bottom line, it sounds ridiculous. Y'all heard it here first. Sounds absolutely ridiculous. There was something else that happened in the news something that happened this weekend I want to talk about. There was a storm this weekend. We had tornadoes and everything. It was tornadoes in like Lithia Springs. It was bad things. So shout out to anybody that I didn't see anybody that lost any property damage or lost their power and all that. My cousin, a tree fell in her front yard. I saw that, but beyond that, nothing. It didn't hit nothing. Nobody got hurt. So that's awesome. This is awesome, man. So a lot going on in the news right now. Oh, also, what came out? Killer Mike was going hard for black banks. I don't know if you saw this. Killer Mike had been, talking about putting money into these black banks. So he and a couple other people started I think it's an online thing, which I got it, and it's called Greenwood. He said it received tens of thousands of account requests in less than 24 hours. Tens of thousands, which was dope. I saw the ads everywhere. You guys could go out there and check it out. I don't know if they're saying this is a negative thing or it crashed, but yeah. So it's a new majority black and Latin owned operated digital bank called Greenwood. Created by Bounce TV founder Ryan Glover and his close friend, rapper activist Michael Killer Mike Render. So they've been working on this thing since 2019. Behind the scenes, as he's been talking about, go to these black banks and dropped it on you. So tell me a little bit. Sorry, sir. Did not know that. I just saw that you said that. Pardon me if there's some breakage. We'll figure that out on this break. We'll figure that out. So this is what we're gonna do. How about that? Well, we got a couple more minutes before we gotta do that. But at Greenwood, are you gonna get Greenwood Bank? Tell me if you guys plan to get the Greenwood banking app and put your money over there. You gotta put all your money over there, but put some money over there. And see what's good. See what's good. $100. Do that hurt to put it over there? Put it on over there. See what's going on. See what's up. See how it goes for you, and see how it goes for the bank itself. Just kind of out here trying to support and continue this wave, because I think it's so easy. That's a good way to say this. I think it's so easy to get off the wave, because what's not on CNN, which I don't know why, but what's not on CNN, what's not on USA Today, what's not on the major news outlets, front of the New York Times, any of that is the protesting and the social injustices, and that ain't over. It just ain't hot no more, quote unquote. To y'all, still number one topic over here. To y'all, it's not hot no more. Why we stop? So continue to borrow a phrase from the NBA bubble when they say you got to keep your foot on the gas. Got to put your foot on the gas. Now the thing is, I've said this before. Activism is lifelong. It ain't never over. It's till you die. You go into this thing and be the leader, activism leader. You in this thing. It don't never stop. But I think you should always be pushing for the betterment of everyone, not just you. Betterment of everyone. because those things may affect the people behind you, or going to affect the people behind you. And hopefully we can one day, everybody not fighting the same fight. It's 2020. We're fighting some fights that we were fighting in 1957. Not all of them, but some. That's kind of crazy. But anyway, man, listen, we're going to take a little break. We'll be back right here on the Morning Coffee Swig. We're going to talk about it. We're going to have a good day, man. Much love to Steph. We'll give y'all some love. We'll be back. It's the Morning Coffee Swig.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. Let's get lost tonight. You could be my black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary, I'm the boss tonight. And you don't give a what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. They don't make them like this anymore. I ask, cause I'm not sure. Do anybody make real anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness. Cause right now that has forsaken us. You should be honored by my lateness, that I would even show up to this place. So go ahead, go nuts, go ape. Especially in my pastel on my page. Act like you can't tell who made this new gospel, homie. Take 6 and take this, haters. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. Me like right now. I don't know if you got a man or not, if you made plans or not, if God put me in your plans or not. I'm tripping, this drink got me saying a lot, but I know that God put you in front of me. So how the could you front on me? It's 1,000 yous, it's only one of me. I'm tripping, I'm caught up in the moment, right? Cause it's Louis Vuitton dine night, so we gon' do everything the kind like. Heard they do anything for a, well I'll do anything for a blind. And she'll do anything for the limelight, and we'll do anything when the time's right. Baby, you're making it better, faster, stronger. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. Right now, I need you right now. You know how long I've been on ya, since Prince was on Apollonia, since OJ had isotoners. Don't act like I never told ya. Don't act like I 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 told ya. Baby, you're making it better, faster, stronger. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now. Been on ya, since Prince was on Apollonia, since OJ had isotoners. Don't act like I never told ya. You know how long I've been on ya, since Prince was on Apollonia, since OJ had isotoners. Don't act like I never told ya. 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 they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda-yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do, all I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on a swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Down for armed trafficking, don't make me pull out. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all strapping all black, it's like night. You riding to what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't riding.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hookie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, hard away, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, brace you up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. Want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this gin. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Put your hands in the air, make them stay there. Welcome back, Morning Coffee Swig. Jason Carey. It is Money Making Monday, so you hear that in our playlist. It just be a little bit different. You be like, you know what? I feel different this morning. So I hope that right there. Oh, I see on the wait list for Greenwood, 50,000, number 50,701. Wow. Just if you just tuned it in, that's a response to the story earlier. I didn't know it was a wait list. Look, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it later. I guess I better get in line. I better get in line. Every day I like to tell you we speak for a living, we talk for a living. So I like to give you guys a word of the day because I am a wordsmith, a lover of the words. So let me give you that one today. Today's word is a noun, a long word. Mythomania. Mythomania. That's Mythomania. Yes, Johnny, I'll put it in the chat. Mythomania. An excessive or abnormal propensity for lying and exaggerating. Wow. An excessive or abnormal propensity for lying and exaggerating. Now you out of here. We wouldn't lie to you about the history of mythomania. It comes via the French mythomanie, is the root word, from two ancient roots, the Greek mythos, meaning myth, and the late Latin mania, meaning insanity marked by uncontrolled emotion or excitement. One myth about mythomania is that it is a very old word. Actually, the earliest known use of the term date only from the beginning of the 20th century. This is one of the not as old words that we've ever used here. It was predated by a related word, mythomaniac, which appeared around the middle of the 19th century. Mythomaniac referred to someone who was obsessed with or passionate about myths before it was applied to individuals affected with or exhibiting mythomania. I don't know if I'm obsessed with myths, but I like to debunk myths, number one, but I think sometimes the myths are cool. I think they're cool to talk about. Anyway, let's use this in a sentence. The idea of trust is an important theme in the book. The reader is never sure of the extent of the protagonist's mythomania. It is hard to differentiate between habitual lying and mythomania because some people engage in telling white lies to avoid hurting others' feelings. The pathological liar, by contrast, cannot help lying, even when the lie causes harm. You know any mythomaniacs? Do you know any mythomaniacs? That is a word, man. We want you to use these words in your everyday language. Speaketh to the people. Speaking of motivation, let's get motivated. Hey, boy. Let's go.
Good morning, family and friends. I know many of you are looking for that morning motivational starter pack to get you up, prepared, and ready to take on this day. Well, as I tell you guys each and every day, there's a hero that lives inside of you. Someone who's special, someone who wants you to do something great with your life, someone who wants you to do creative work, someone who wants you to be the change in the world that you wish to see today, and that you can never be too distracted that you forget who you truly are, because the only person that's stopping you from living your best and most greatest life is who? You.
Hey, man. The only one stopping you from living your best and greatest life is who? You, is what we say here. We do this morning motivational starter pack because it's early in the morning. Hopefully it gets you started. Hopefully it's something you can think about throughout the day or throughout the week, and something you can apply, and maybe it sparks conversation. That's really the thing that we always want to do is spark conversation amongst yourselves, amongst your friends, amongst your family. That's what we're here to do. Spark conversation. So let me get into that. Today definitely comes from a man, Ralph Marston, as well. Beyond your feelings is today's statement. Beyond your feelings. Pay attention to your feelings, but don't let them dictate your whole life. How many times have you not felt like doing something, and then once you started, you didn't want to stop? Although the way you feel is a factor in your choices. Listen. Although the way you feel is a factor in your choices, it is not the only factor. Your feelings are powerful and important. That doesn't mean they always point you in the right direction or in the best direction. Take your feelings into consideration. Experience them fully and honestly. Look also at objective facts, at the viewpoints of others, at what has failed or succeeded in the past. See the situation in its entirety, not just in the context of the way you feel. Trust your feelings while at the same time going beyond them. You'll create an outcome that feels very good because it is. And why I thought that was dope is because we've been talking, I don't know, I guess I was talking a lot about feelings in general. I think we talked a lot about feelings this weekend. Or just been dealing with feelings and emotions. I won't go into that much, but yeah, I had a chance to kind of tap into some things and talk it over with some people, and a lot of times, we all know some people that are guided purely by their feelings. Then adversely, we know some people who are not guided by feelings at all, and sometimes they can come across a bit cold. And a lot of times, I'm on that side. Sometimes I'm like, I know how I feel, and I know what the feeling is, but this is the logical path. These are the facts. Down. But in that, sometimes you got to pay attention to, like I said, look also at the objective facts, the viewpoints of others, and what has failed, what has succeeded. So sometimes you got to add some other things into that gumbo. A lot of times, we got our own little pot. This is how we handle things, and sometimes we got to think about, am I being guided purely by feelings? Am I being guided purely by this logic absent of feelings? How can I merge the two? Because it says beyond your feelings. I am usually beyond my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Except it's like, I feel like, I feel strongly about F it. That happens. I'd be like, F it. And that's a feeling. That ain't got nothing to do with facts. I'd be like, word? That's what we doing? F it then. And that's not the right way to go either. So we got to think beyond our feelings. It says it started by pay attention to your feelings, but don't let them dictate your whole life. There are people who are too emotional, and recognize it. We be like, well, I'm emotional. Well, once you know that this is who you are, I think they're now beyond the feelings. You got to kind of think about it. You be like, all right, I can't handle things this way, or I can't put myself in these kind of situations because of my feelings. Kind of like the Hulk. The Hulk, like, I can't go over there because I'm a Hulk out. Yeah, like, you got to kind of now make some better decisions. Like, I hate when people be like, well, that's how I am. Don't have to be. Don't have to be. Good or bad, don't have to be. Like, there's some choices here. I think we need to apply them. So beyond your feelings is what we're talking about today. And how can you apply that? How do you apply that? I mean, I can't tell you how to apply that. How do you apply getting beyond the feelings? Take the feelings into consideration. Experience them. And so I don't want anybody to think that that's what we're saying, that feelings aren't important. It says clearly in here, they're powerful and important. But don't let it guide your life, because sometimes people make irrational decisions just because I feel, well, I love him. I'm like, yeah, but it don't make no sense. You be like, you paying attention to this thing? Well, man, no, man, but man, I love her. All right, bro. I don't think you really looked at this whole thing. You love her all you want. She ain't no good for you. He ain't no good for you, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's my best friend. It's your best friend. Are you his best friend? Are you her best friend? Do they treat you like that? I don't know. A lot of times we gotta get beyond our feelings. So I like this, and that is why that's good for Money Making Monday, Motivational Monday, is that sometimes you make emotional decisions around finances and around money and things of that nature, and a lot of times you got to take it out. You got to get beyond the feelings and be like, you know what? It feels like a good thing to do, but if I really look at it, it's not the way to go. So again, it can be applied in various ways. But that is your morning motivational from your boy Jason. Get beyond your feelings today. Get beyond your feelings.
To all my dreamers that still believe in dream the way that I believe in dreams, continue to chase your dreams and chase your dreams until you get tired. And when you get tired of chasing your dreams, you chase them some more, and some more. And if you're scared to do it, do it anyway.
Let's go.
Yeah. It's time for ATL weather and other random shit.
I get money. Yo, you know what it is? Happy Money Making Monday. Great morning, ATL. Currently 70 degrees and cloudy. 70 degrees and very cloudy. Deceptively warm, though. Deceptively warm. If you're looking out that window and be like, man, it's cold out there, man. I know a lot of y'all don't have to go nowhere today. It is a holiday for many. And the rest of y'all are working at home. So you don't know what the weather is anyway for days on end, I bet. But for those that need to step out the house, again, I say it's deceptively warm. You're looking, it is not quite winter yet. Not quite winter yet. Some of you guys believe it's winter. Y'all pull out your school clothes. Again, when I say school clothes, it usually means winter clothes, winter and fall clothes, because when we went to school, that's when The seasons change. Anyway, the sun may not show its face until like 3 p.m. today. Might not show till 3 p.m. Now, I know you've been tired of the rain. It's been gloomy, but guess what? The sun is actually going to come out. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Today is not lost on the sun at all. Expect a high of 77 degrees. That's right, 77 degrees. Plenty of sun by 6 p.m. Full sunny day at the end of the day, which is kind of crazy because the sun sets about 7:12. So no more rain, ATL. No more rain. Now, in honor of our Money Making Monday, our random city weather report comes from Mount Sterling, Kentucky, y'all. Mount Sterling, as in like sterling silver. That's right. Hey, baby, pull out that good silver. We got company coming over. Is that a black thing? Is that only black thing you pull out the good silverware because you got company? Y'all having a big dinner? Does anybody else do that? I don't know. Is that anybody else's culture? You got the good silver or the gold silverware. That sounds crazy. The goldware, I guess that would be. Yeah. Anyway, maybe that's on there. Bring out the good silver, yeah, and bring out the china. Go on the on wall over there. We got dishes on display. You ever think about that? We got dishes on display. It's a sign of. Where did that start? Where did that even start? I didn't know the origin of the on wall with the lights shining your precious china. I don't know. That's a black thing. I think that came from not having. I think that definitely came from poverty. Then we carried it on to like, yeah, we got plates. We got plates we don't even use. That's how much we've made it. We got useless plates that we don't eat on, or only eat on special occasions. These ain't microwavable plates because they got sterling silver around the edge. Anyway, it is currently cooler in Mount Sterling, 63 degrees and cloudy. It feels there like it looks here. You look outside and be like, I think it's 63 degrees. It's not. It's 70 plus degrees. But in Mount Sterling, you look outside and think it's 63 degrees, and it is. It is. The temperature will only raise slightly. If you look at the line, it's pretty steady. If there's some rain today, you can expect some rain. They're getting the rain that we have been getting. So expect highs of 74 degrees with a 60% chance of rain. So you may get wet, but keep shining, Sterling. Keep shining. I will definitely look at this man and put up a link of fine china and dinnerware. Whatever. Yeah, we're going to look into that, man. Hey, it's Money Making Monday, Motivational Monday. You know what it is. We're going to take a little break, of course. We'll be back to talk to you guys right here on the Morning Coffee Swig.
Frank, lie to a real. That's just some shit that you don't do. I'ma stay right for my real. That's just some shit I'm gonna do. Go to commas. Let's go some commas. Let's go some commas. Do this shit wrong. Yeah. Filch. Shit don't do.
Cut it up.
Let's go some commas. Let's go some commas, yeah. Let's go some commas. Let's go some commas, yeah. 100,000 to 100,000. 100,000 on 100,000. 300,000, 500,000. $1 million help money shout. Let's go some commas. Let's go some commas, yeah. Let's go some commas. Let's go some commas, yeah. 40,000 to 100,000. 100,000 on 100,000. 300,000, 500,000. $1 million help money shout. Got the lumber. I'm hot like a sauna, yeah. The burner is on me. Can't play with that money, yeah. I'm fucking with shorty. I'm loving the way that she fucking me, yeah. Get no phone, yeah. We don't get no phone, yeah. Don't my cup, yeah. I just bought my plug, yeah. Full of the mud, yeah. Full of them drugs, yeah. Feeling real right, yeah. I'm on the same thing as Mike, yeah. Ball of ice, yeah. Wanna beat that door like Ike, yeah. Let's go some commas, let's go some commas, yeah. Let's go some commas. Let's go some commas, yeah. 40,000 to 100,000. 100,000 on 100,000. 300,000, 500,000. $1 million help money shout. Let's go some commas. Let's go some commas, yeah. Let's go some commas. Let's go some commas, yeah. 40,000 to 100,000. 100,000 on 100,000. 300,000, 500,000. $1 million help fours on a new outlet. White on white like baby powder. Drop it, chop it, foot count it. Might count it up and then recount it. Double cups like Tunch, yeah. Bust down with Dick Gunners, yeah. Get no food, yeah. We don't get no food, yeah. Go fill my cup, yeah. Go fill my cup, yeah. You heard that the slums, man. I'm cool with the convicts. The cool look like Akon. Got a bomb shit. Got some commas. Got some commas, yeah. Got some commas. Got some commas, yeah. 100,000 to 100,000. 100,000 on 100,000. 300,000, 500,000. $1 million, let's have a money show. Get it, get it, run it, grit it, I made it, read it, slit it, fit it, ball, rigid. With it, sit it, go, throw that money in the air, watch it fall to the floor. Hurry, order, bus, rent, need a order, bus, all the money, yeah, 80 on the watch, yeah, K to pier, yeah, serve K to pier, yeah, I should off, yeah, I should break it off, yeah, break it off, yeah, made myself a boss, yeah, let's go some commas, let's go some commas, yeah, let's go some commas. Let's go some commas, yeah. 40,000 to 100,000. 100,000 on 100,000. 300,000, 500,000. $1 million, let's have a money shower. Get no food, yeah. We don't get no food, yeah. Get no food, yeah. We don't get no food, yeah. 40,000 to 100,000. 100,000 on 100,000. 300,000, 500,000. $1 million, let's have a money shower. Let's have a money shower, let's have a money shower right now. Let's have a money shower right now. Let's go. Let's have a money shower right now. Let's go. Let's have a money shower. 40,000 to 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, $1 million. Hendrix.
Look, it's all bad. It's all real. I ride in some big tall hills, big fat checks, big large bills, run out flip like 10 car wheels. Cold. I give raw chills, 10 different looks, and my looks so kill. I kiss him in the mouth, I feel all grills. Heat in the car, that smells on wheels. Woo! I was born to flex, yes. Diamonds on my neck. I like boarding jets, I like more, but nothing in this world that I like more than checks. Money. All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All I back need is the money. I got bands in the coupe, bustin' out the roof. I got bands in the coupe. Touch me out, bow, shake it low. You get a little bag and take it to the store. Get a little cash, you shake it real fast, you get a little more. I got bands in the coupe, bustin' out the roof. I got bands in the coupe, bustin' out the roof. I gotta fly, I need a jet. I need room for my legs. I got a baby, I need some money. Yeah, I need teeth for my egg. Oh, y'all is in trouble. Bring brass knuckles to scuffle. I heard that Cardi went pop. Yeah, I did go pop. That's me busting that bubble. I'm the Sonny with the drip. Baby mommy with the clip. Walk out bodies with a bring a thotty to the whip. Is she fine or she fake? Damn, walking past the mirror. Ooh, damn, I'm fine. Let her try me. Boom, hammer time. I was born to flex. Yes. Diamonds on my neck. I like boarding jets. I like more, but nothing in this world that I like more than checks. Money. All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All I back need is the money. I got bands in the coupe, bustin' out the roof. I got bands in the coupe. Touch me out, bow, shake it low. You get a little bag and take it to the store. Get a little cash, you shake it real fast, you get a little more. I got bands in the coupe, bustin' out the roof. I got bands in the coupe. Touch me out, yo, Papa, you pop. Yo, Papa, whoever. You know who pop the most? The people who's not together. You the big cardio freak. All my pajamas is leather. So back on your ass. Wakanda forever. Sweet like a honey bun, spit like a tummy gun. Roll in one on one. Come get your mommy some cardiac tip top. Kiss the ring and kick rock, sis. Jump it down, back it up. Ooh, ayy. Make that 2K. I like my work like dude say. He gonna eat this like soup. I was born to flex. Diamonds on my neck. I like boarding jets. I like more, but nothing in this world that I like more than culture. All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All I back need is a KC. Money. 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 Money.
white rank. Couldn't hit it if you could tie, ain't. Lanes can't call it and you lame. You had it, then you lost it, all the shame. I can buy a Billy, don't talk to me. For a show 150, don't talk to me. You ain't never helped your mans, don't talk to me. You just follow all the trends, don't talk to me. Ay, I set the bar, I'm the bar. Like in the sky, I'm a star. I don't fall in love, cause I be loving hard. Do everything like my shirt, it's a large. I don't care, I crash a ghost. Got 2 cribs in 2 states, I be doing the most. I got white folks money that I won't blow. And if you ask why, cause the white folks don't. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank. Type of money you gon' need to sight. The type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money she gon' let you put it in a fight. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank.
Everything proper, no propaganda. Chopper counter, gold yard bandana. Big sack, a lot of like Santa. Threw a birthday party in a phantom. Big like a dinosaur did it. And you know it's shining like acrylic. Yeah, so I had cornrow. I can see you hang with the door closed. Now I'm looking for a glove with a sparkle on it. And my CBD got chocolate on it. Big bank take small. Bank account on some tall. Attitude on some you too. Bank roll on what it do, boo. Meet me at the roulette vibe. And if I ain't did it yet, I'll try.
Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank. Type of money you gon' need to sight. The type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money she gon' let you put it in a fight. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank.
She said, what you gon' do if I leave? I said, I'ma do me. B.I.G. Everything zoomed in. Big bag on me looking like I'm moving in. Got my foot in the door and we still here. I'm a first generation millionaire. I broke the curse of my family not having. I'm passionate like girls that's after more than just cashing. Feed me to the wolves, now I lead the packing. You boys all cap, I'm more Colin Kaepernick. I'm rare as affordable healthcare. Or going to wealth from welfare. I turn my W's to M's, yeah I flip those. I might buy a red bottoms with the crypto. 3 coins, that'll pay your whole semester. But you gotta ride it better than a Tesla.
Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank. Type of money you gon' need to sight. The type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money she gon' let you put it in a fight. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank.
Back again, back to back, made back, stack the M's. Told him I met Slim Shady, bag the M. Once he go black, he'll be back again. Tell him that it's crunch time abdomen. Yes, I caught Mad Chanel and Mad Javin. She did it again, imagine them. About to make these bums mad again. Back to them, I lead the pack so my back's to them. Yup, the queen's back, what's happening? Rerun, bout to make these rap again. Diamond chains on my ankle. Young money in the cut like a shank doll. Tail tip rubber bands on my bankroll. Show my ass like a stank.
Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank. Type of money you gon' need to sight. The type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money she gon' let you put it in a fight. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank.
Big bank, take little bank. You know what it is. Money making motivational. Monday. I just had a thought. But that's what I do. It's okay to have a thought on air. It's okay to have a thought. Okay. So every day I'm telling you something that's on my mind, something I'm thinking about, something I may have seen, something I may have experienced, and it's what has me on the edge. Let's get into that. Boom, boom, boom. Superhero music. Boom, boom, boom. So, I told you in the morning motivational, we said that it is, we told you to go beyond your feelings. That's what I said. is your motivation for today. But I also said that during the weekend, there was some moments to tap into some feelings or some thoughts, some older thoughts, older feelings for myself and my family. And so, although I'm saying going beyond your feelings and make decisions compound with feelings and logic, I think also we need to take the time to dive into our feelings and dive into ourselves. We talk about self-awareness on this all the time. And one of the things you hear me say, which I said again this morning, you can't just be like, well, that's how I am. Because I believe that as when you're born, which sounds very philosophical, but when you're born, I believe it's a blank canvas, and then you're all these things as you go through the world, things you go through and people you meet and how you're handled and all that. I think that paints this canvas. And you get older, and nobody talks about it, nobody deals with it. You get older, and now you're this person, you're this thing, this project, this Frankenstein that has come together. But you may not have dealt with some of the things that created who you are now. And, I can carry the flag for therapy or just somebody to talk to, whatever it is. You might be listening to us and be like, you know what? You're right. Write it down. You may be a person that journals. You may be a person that's, you got a best friend a best friend or family member that you confide in, whatever it is. But take a deep dive and be like, you know what? I can no longer say that's just who I am, or that's just how I am. Let's cancel that. Take a deep dive into why. Because I had some revelations this weekend. I'm like, you know what? That's why that happened, and that's why I feel like this about this. And I don't know. Am I supposed to go into that? I don't know. Is it, they get on me sometimes. Be like, "Yeah, well, you didn't say it." And then some days I'll be like, "Beat it! I ain't have to say anymore. I don't have to say anymore. I say enough." But yeah, man, I think that is the thing. If you can get into get deeper into your feelings and be like, you know what, this is why I feel like I feel so strongly about this one thing. You know what? Don't ever put the forks on the left side of the table. I don't know what it is. You just feel very strongly about something. You're like, why do I feel so strongly about that? It's a behavior that something happened to me. It's something that I put away. And sometimes you gotta ask. You be like, yo, tell me about this time in our life. You ask your aunt or your mom, dad, whoever you got, big brother, whoever. Hey, man, tell me about this time. Because I always think about, my brother was here 10 years before I got here. He was in this whole experience, and then I, maybe add another 3-4 years of memories that I may not have. I think I never really asked him about that time, and I think he has a skewed view of it too. But I never really asked him about that time. How was it? How was mom? How was how was living with pops? How was that? I don't know. I never asked him that question. And I think about that again, getting deep into why you are, how you are, and who you are. So not only do we say we gotta get beyond our feelings, but I also think there is a time for us to get into our feelings, to dive into it. Because then sometimes you get rid of it that way. Or not get rid of it, but you can minimize the hurt. You got this lingering hurt. I use it as the example I used this weekend was taking little bites of the same hamburger for 30 years. Imagine just taking little bites of it, so you never really attack whatever that thing is. You just take a little bite of it and then you put it away. Like I don't do that in real life. Like you people bite something and put it down. Once I pick it up, I'm gonna eat the thing and it's gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat pretty fast. So need to attack life a little bit like that too. Like, hey man, now I picked it up. Let's go ahead and tackle it, eat the whole thing, and move on. Because I can tell you from my own experience, biting the same sandwich for 20, 30 years is ridiculous and not fun at the same time. It's like, never really deal with it. So every now and then it just pops up. Pain. That's whack, man. Yeah, we gotta stop doing that to ourselves. We gotta be better to ourselves. Like, just handle it, man. Just deal with it, whatever it is. Deal with it, and you know, I ain't saying everything. I'm not minimizing whatever your pain is. It's not. You may not get through it immediately, but I think just handling that problem, I think, will help us, or challenge, or you know, a different word, challenge or issue, whatever. Handling it. Bite the hamburger, eat it. That's what I'm saying. And for those that don't eat meat, it's a vegan burger too. Everybody got something to say. It's vegan. Your problems is vegan problems. Now go eat that too. Heat it up. Get rid of it. That's what has me on the edge today, man. That's what has me on the edge, man. Eat that burger. Eat the whole thing. Take care of it all is what I want y'all to do. How about that? How's that sound to everybody? Everybody sounds good? That's good? Great. I tell you these things for a reason, man. I want you to explore your feelings is what I'm saying here. So speaking of exploring, I need you to explore your own town, city, events, whatever's going on locally. And I like to give it to you this way. It is the local swig. Today's local swig is brought to you by Miracle Shakes. Miracle Shakes. They are having a soft launch October 17th, and you can RSVP at www.togolife.com. Soft launch rooftop brunch at Botanical Kitchen and Savvy Provisions, Buckhead. Not even really not familiar with that, but check it out. You might see your boy there. Yeah, I actually will be hosting this event. So it's a soft launch rooftop brunch for Miracle Shakes. A lot of people like, what the world are we talking about here? Miracle Shakes, world's strongest immune booster mixed with collagen peptides. After 27 to 28, body starts reducing the amount of collagen in your body. That's when we start to deteriorate and look old. So this product will basically go fill in your fading structural proteins in your body, help your skin glow, looking youthful, support healthy hair growth, strong bones, nails and teeth, gut and brain health, build vital muscle tissue and sleep assistance. And this is Miracle Shakes. They're having a soft launch. This is coming out. Again, you can RSVP. DJ Baby Drew and I think Yavana is going to be there. So, hey man, check it out. Again, it is the soft launch rooftop brunch for Miracle Shakes at Botanical Kitchen and Savvy Provisions, Buckhead, October 17th. You can RSVP. It's RSVP only. So go to togolife.com now, togolife.com, and go ahead and RSVP to show up. Red carpet, all that. Hey man, some people like brunch better. It's a Saturday. It's brunch. You can day drink and you know, and get on from there, man. So show up and enjoy. And that is Miracle Shakes. Miracle. I say Miracle. You can follow Miracle Shakes at Miracle Shakes on Instagram and check it out and get some more information. The flyers out there. Also go by JC Squared Life on Instagram. You go by JC Squared Life. JC Squared Promotions is pushing this event, so you can go ahead and go buy it. And it's on the Motor Coffee Week page. Now that I think about it, duh, it's on the Motor Coffee Week page. That's what I said. Should have said first. Mistake, J-Boy. You made a mistake. Get it right. All right. Moving on, man. We give you the top of the show. We always give you our top. At the top of the show, we give you the stories. In the second hour, we give you our top stories. And that is what we call our top swigs. So let's get into that today. Let's get into our top swigs. I don't even know what's going on here. What's going on, J-Boy? We talked about people signing up. I told you in the beginning, people are signing up. Well, first things first, the Lakers won. Let's go there. That's the top story of them all. The Lakers won. Let's go there. The Lakers won. J-Boy might wear purple for 8 days straight. This was, a lot of people say there's an asterisk. Asterisk. People say that word all messed up. Asterisk. Mm-hmm. A lot of people say that there'll be a, this is a, what they call it, the Mickey Mouse Championship and things of that nature, man. And others are saying that this is probably one of the harder championships because of all the things you were dealing with and living in the bubble for 3 months. I mean, however you take it, congratulations. Hey, I always say that you can't, like, people be like, a project is trash. You ain't never even completed nothing in your life. You can't say nothing. You ain't never completed a project, ever. So beat it, son. You don't know what it took to do this thing, and so congratulations. To be congratulated. New coach Kobe died. All this stuff going on, man. So the pressure to win this time. It's a lot of times it's harder being the front runner. Like when you number one, are you the best? Because nothing is impressive. Nothing. I've lived that life where it's like, well, that's what you do. Hey, wait. Don't just discount what I did because of the level of talent I have and I can do it. Because to stay at this level, I got to work at it. I got to be interested in it. I got to stay focused to stay at that level. So don't just discount what I did. So, and I think that's what a lot of people have done with LeBron James. Y'all need to stop. LeBron James, y'all need to stop. Give that man his love. Give him his love. He said he want his respect. He said he wanted respect. Give me my respect. That's what he said during his MVP speech, winning his fourth title, and I think that's his fourth MVP trophy as well. Jordan won 6, he's won 4, so becomes the only second player to win 4. To win at least 4. So there you go. That happens. So this is crazy news that I just came across the desk. Matthew Knowles. Yes, and I usually don't report like stuff on our Atlanta artists, and I know we got some fans that listen to the show. So listen to this. The headline reads, Matthew Knowles reveals adult members of Jagged Edge were inappropriate with teenage Beyonce and Kelly Rowland while on tour. I don't know. Is that a sensational headline? I'm kind of being irresponsible by just reading the headline, but they got me. That definitely makes me want to read. What you tell me more. I want to know what we are talking about here. What is the conversation? Said they were inappropriate with, and now, how old was Jagged Edge at the time? It doesn't matter. You know they was little girls. I don't know. Was they hollering at them? Was they talking about, because they ain't really had no bodies. So what was you saying? I'm curious about that. I'll post it and have to read into that a little bit more. What else is going on in the news? Of course, we talked about so let me go back into the coronavirus situation I was talking about. That there are people that are signing up, tens of thousands have signed up to experiment the vaccine and then go into a controlled coronavirus situation. Would you do this? This is my question. Would you sign up to go into a controlled coronavirus situation? A situation that you feel is controlled. Yeah, I don't know why this is old news. I don't know why they keep bringing that up. Okay, there's old news. I don't know why they keep bringing it up. It's sensational headlines, I guess, is what they're doing. So that's why, I guess that's why they're bringing that up. Because it was so, because a lot of times people just need news. Maybe that's what it is. People need news, so they throw those kind of things out. Thank y'all, everybody that's listening. I appreciate y'all. But let's get back to this coronavirus. Would you ask somebody to throw you? Would you take this sign up, because it's tens of thousands? Would you sign up for this vaccine and go into this controlled environment and yeah? Would you? I don't understand. People do. We say this on the night show. People say and do stupid stuff all the time. And that to me sounds crazy. As it sounds crazy. It sounds like we're signing up to go, because the thing is, you're going to test it. So either it's going to work or it's not going to work. I think the probability of it not working is enough for me not to fool with it. Like there's a chance that it might not work. I'm good, cuz. I'm good. Y'all tell me when y'all get it together. That's what I'm saying. Y'all tell me when y'all got it together, and I can fool with you. Beyond that, I'm good. How many of y'all caught Saturday Night Live this past weekend? I meant to catch Saturday Night Live. It's funny that Saturday Night Live had lost its luster a little bit. And I think if you don't do anything for as long as you've done, you're going to have some things that fall flat. You're going to have some shows that aren't that great. So, and again, talking about projects, I understand that. But I heard that, of course, they went in on the debate. Like I said, I can't wait for Saturday Night Live, and then I didn't watch it on Saturday. But I think I may have... let's see if I can find a recording or something and watch it. But I don't know. Saturday Night Live, another one of those things that's been around for a very, very long time, and has another project that somebody put out there, and we quick to disregard it. And again, you ain't never... Maybe I'm carrying the flag for artists this morning. I'm sorry. Am I carrying the flag for artists this morning? Because y'all ain't never done... These people that are non-artists have never completed anything. And I always got something to say. Something is trash. Speaking of artists and not trash, new music. Trey Songz is back with a new album. I don't know how many of y'all have checked the album out yet, but Trey Songz' new album is back. And of course, we'll play Bill Burr's monologue was epic. He went in on White House women. Somebody send me the links so I can get into it. Somebody send me the links. Yeah, Trey Songz' album is back. I don't know how many of you guys have had the time to, like, Bryce Attila came out last week. I just haven't had a chance to listen to it all, but I definitely listened to a lot of Trey Songz. It's 18 tracks on there, so I take that back. Not a lot. A third, because I'm like 6 songs in. So let me listen to the rest of it. There's more. The opening, Jaguar Wright is trash to me. Okay, that's tough, brother. That's tough. Are you saying that she's trash because of how she has been carrying herself lately in the news? I wonder. The opening comedian fell a little flat with the LGBTQ audience, but he was 100% about woke white women making the BLM all about them. He said they jumped over the fence with their Gucci boots and stood first in line about how bad BLM has been for them. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take the time to check it out. I'm gonna get a chance to listen and see what he's got going on Saturday Night Live. In other news, did we have anything else that happened this weekend? Something else. I swear to God, I feel like something else happened that I didn't. I should have wrote that last thing down, shouldn't I? We talked about sports. The Braves is in it. We've talked about football is crazy. Shout out to the NFL. So speaking of coronavirus, I don't know how you guys feel about it. For as football fans, we're happy that the days extend because there's football tonight, there's football tomorrow. Because and this for you, Shamian, your beloved Tennessee Titans. Your beloved Tennessee Titans have been considered careless in their handling of the coronavirus, and multiple people have been diagnosed or have been said to be infected, and so they have had to push games out. They missed maybe 2 games. They had to push some games out a couple of days, and so the debate in the sports world is, should these games be forfeited? Now the problem with that is you're trying to punish one team for not keeping it together, but you also are punishing the team they play against because that's a game check they're going to miss. And so I think that's why they're hesitant about pulling it back, making them forfeit games. But at some point, the timeline's gonna get messed up. At some point, we can't keep pushing it out, and people bye weeks keep getting changed and all that. You can't do that. You're a Cowboys fan. Well, they trash too. But they had different problems. I think we all had our hearts go out to the Cowboys this weekend. Without the Cowboys, to Dak. Not to the Cowboys. To the Cowboy fans that had to watch that, and to Dak who had to endure it. The broken ankle, and they never gave him his money. I wonder was Jerry Jones. I wonder if Jerry Jones, when he saw him because to y'all that don't know, they've been battling with this big contract, long-term contract. He had the franchise tag, so he has, I think, the average of the highest quarterbacks. I think that's how the franchise thing works. But they didn't give him what he wanted. Like it's like a 1-year deal. And he's been fighting for his money. Now you get hurt. When they come back to the table, like, well, you're damaged goods. This man ain't missed no games. He took y'all to playoffs and won playoff games. He's won a division. That's kind of messed up. It kind of messed up. So I was, as a black man, I was rooting for him that way. But anyway, she said the Titans have been mad reckless. Nashville has been wild. Okay. Coronavirus all over the place. Y'all better take this thing serious, man. We're going to take a little break, man. We got to come back. We got Coffee Talk coming up. So we're going to take a break right here. And we'll be back with Coffee Talk. You know what it is. It's Monday. Motivational Monday. Money Making Monday. Mama! Monday. We'll keep it going. Right here. ATL Next 100. It's the Morning Coffee Swig. My engineer needs to hit what I told him to hit. Take us to the break. Oh.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Jada.
It's your boy Chris No Tucker.
And it's your girl Jaleesa. Here to tell you about our brand new show,
Next Now.
And we'll be bringing you the afternoon tea,
letting you know what's happening around the way,
and giving you the latest hits.
So join us weekdays 12 to 2 p.m. on ATL's Next 100. Our community,
our station.
I need a Winn Dixie grocery bag full of money right now to the VIP station.
Young Money, Lil Wayne, in the music trap. I make it snow, I make it flurry, I make it out back tomorrow, don't worry. Yeah, Young Wayne on the move. AKA Mr. Make It Rain on the move. Young Money, yeah. And you know it, yeah. Take it out your pocket and show it and throw it back. This away, that away, this away, that away. Getting mugged from everybody you see. Yeah. Hang over the wall of the VIP line. This away, that away, this away, that away. One for the money, two for the show. Now clap your hands if you got a bankroll. Like some clap on lights in this. I'ma be clapping all night in this. Lights out, mask out, creeps out, she smiling, he mocking. Who cares? 'Cause my goons are right here. Like it's nothing to a big dog, and I'm a great Dane. I wear 8 chains. I mean so much ice, they yell skate wine. She wanna easy, but she wanna rate wine. Take it out your pocket and show it and throw it down. This away, that away, this away, that away. Getting mugged from everybody you see. Hang over the wall of the VIP like. Okay, it's Young Wayne on the move, AKA Mr. Make It Rain on the move. Like, hey, everybody say, Mr. Rain Man, can we have a rainy day? Bring an umbrella, please bring an umbrella. Ella, 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 eh. Jake, oh, and a trick, but you know it ain't trickin' if you got it. You know you ain't, and if you not digging, I cool your ass down if you think you hush. So relax, watch this. I do it 4, 5, 6, my click. Clap goes the black pole pip, and just like it, I blow that shit. 'Cause bitch, I'm the bomb like tick, tick. If you got money, yeah, and you know, yeah, take it out your pocket and show it and throw it back. This away, that away, this away, that away, yeah. Getting mugged from everybody you see. Hang over the wall of the VIP line. This away, that away, this away, that away, yeah. Yeah, get Young Wayne on the move, AKA Mr. Make It Rain on the move. Yeah, Young Wayne on the move. Make a strip of all the love, T-Pain on the move. Young Mula, baby.
Now, who's hot, who not? Tell me who rock, who sell out in the stores. You tell me who flop, who cop the blue drop, who jewels got blocks, who's mostly Dolce down to the blue drop. The same old pimp, Mace, you know ain't nothing changed but my limp. Can't stop till I see my name on the blimp. Guarantee me and shells full of level up. You don't believe in Harlem World? Double up. We don't play around, it's a bet, lay it down. Didn't know me 91, bet they know me now. I'm the young Harlem with the Goldie sound. Can't no PhD, hold me down, cooler. School me to the game, now I know my duty. Stay humble, stay low, blow like Hootie. True pimp, spin no dough on the booty. And when you yell, there go Mace, there go your cutie. See me die than to see me fly. I call all the shots, rip all the spots, rock all the rocks, cop all the drops. I know you're thinking now when all the ball is stopped. Never home, gotta call me on the yacht. 10 years from now, we'll still be on top. Yo, I thought I told you that we won't stop. Now what you gonna do with a crew that got money much longer than yours, and a team much stronger than yours? Violate me, this a BO day. We don't play, mess around, be DOA, be on your way. Cause it ain't enough time here, ain't enough lime here for you to shine here. Deal with many women, but treat down's fair. And I'm bigger than the city lights down in Times Square. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
federal agents mad cause I'm flagrant. Tap my cell and the phone in the basement. My team supreme, stay clean. Triple beam, miracle dream. I be that. Catch a seat at all events bent. In holsters, girls on shoulders, playboy. I told ya, being Mike's to me, bruise too much, I lose too much. Step on stage, the girls boo too much. I guess it's cause you run with lame dudes too much. Me lose my touch, never that. If I did, ain't no problem to get the where the true players at. Throw your rollies in the sky, waving side to side, and keep your hands high while I give your girl an eye. Player please, lyrically. C, B-I-G-B flossing, jig on the cover of Fortune, 500. That's my phone number, your man, I got the know, I got the dough, got the flow down, pizzazz, platinum plus, like Zizak, dangerous on Trizak, leave you with Zizak.
More problems we come across, the more problems we see. Yeah, like you want to do all the. What happened to videos, man? Like you gotta go on YouTube and you discover videos. You be like, I didn't even know it was a video to this song. Like Vimeo or something. You gotta stay. It's hard to keep up. Like videos used to come on TV. You used to look forward to videos. That was one of those videos. Videos of the year videos. Right there, that joint right there. How dope was Biggie, yo? How dope was Biggie that you can play a Biggie record right now and it's not like it's an old school record. I think that song might have got us kicked off Facebook though. But if you're listening to us and you ever get disconnected or kicked off, remember that we are also on YouTube where we won't get kicked off. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel or listen to us on TuneIn as well. There are various ways to pay attention to TuneIn to enjoy what it is we do. Johnny will take care of re-streaming us out there to Facebook. Hopefully we'll get your attention again. Facebook is back, right? I try to tell y'all, man, Facebook is just one of the ways that you can tune into us. There are take advantage of all the ways, you know what I mean? Don't listen to us. You ain't gotta watch us. You can put us on TuneIn and put us in the car. Put us up on your TV, listen through the Alexa. There's a bunch of ways to listen to us. So figure that out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I can't see what's going on. I try to keep my eyes on the comments and things of that nature, just because this is a highly interactive show. And that's how I start a lot of my events. I tell them this is gonna be highly interactive. So y'all gonna have to give it back. I'm gonna give it to you. You give it back to me. We're gonna go two ways. Shout out to I did tell y'all I did that this weekend. A shout out to MRTC. The Marilyn Renee Teasley Carnegie Fund, who she is a Clark Atlanta. She was a Clark Atlanta alum, and so there's a scholarship fund ran by her husband, and he raising money to give money to kids, rising juniors and seniors at Clark. And so we did our second virtual fundraiser event, and also hopefully there'll be some more virtual fundraisers and things of that nature. So if you see me post up and say I'm gonna be somewhere, even virtually, please pull up and support that, man. So I did that this weekend, and that was really cool. It was really cool. It's always cool to do those things because that's a way for us to give back when they hire us to do those kind of things, man. So get y'all for the charity rate or the get us for a better rate to help give back. And that's how we donate our time, services, and talents to the cause. But also a little bit of bread. So anyway, moving on. Speaking of that, we talked about feelings today, getting out of your feelings. We talked about going beyond feelings, diving into your feelings. But here's a feeling. Things that we just don't want. I don't feel like it. I don't want to do it. Ugh. There are things in our lives that we just be like, I don't feel like doing it. You do it. I'm like that. No. I get like that a lot. Remember, I said that your feelings don't always push you in the best direction. Sometimes not the best direction, because I don't feel like doing it. Leave me alone. So, and there were things that I was taught to do, or they wanted me to do when I was a kid. Oh, they ain't say time to sit around the table, stir the coffee pot, grab our coffee mugs, have some coffee talk. I didn't say that. But yeah, so things that parents may have made you do. There are things now, we're having this conversation, there are things now that as an adult you probably don't want to do or don't do because your parents made it a big deal. Because they pushed it or they made it a punishment or something like that. Like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. So I'm grown. Probably why I have the sneaker problem I have and why I continue to buy them is because parents say you can get a black pair, you can get a white pair. They're gonna go with all your clothes. And I was like, no, it don't. It does not go. Now I gotta figure this out. Oh, and you get some Timbs, of course. You get some Timbs. This is all right. So now you gotta figure that out. The Timbs go with a lot, so that's cool. That gives me a span of things. But then I'm like, what I'm gonna do with this white pair and this black pair of shoes? So, got old enough to buy your own clothes, and guess what? Now I buy a pair of sneakers that go with one shirt. One shirt. And that's total spiteful because they told me that I couldn't do it. Spiteful. But anyway, let's get into this coffee talk title. That's just one thing. What are some essential and non-essential things that you do but don't feel like doing most times? What are some essential and non-essential things that you do that you sometimes don't feel like doing? And secondly, how do we motivate ourselves? And you may motivate ourselves, period, to do these things or other things. What are some best ways? And I got a list of ways to motivate ourselves, but how do we best motivate ourselves? So I think Johnny's gonna pull up on me here on this topic too. Some essential things or non-essential things that you do that you don't feel like doing. One of the things, and this is, so I was like, I need to dig deep into this a little bit and give y'all something. You ever feel like after you work out or play ball or you like, I don't feel like taking a shower. I don't feel like it. You just lay in the middle of the floor. You're like, I just don't feel like. Nah, it's cool. You gonna take it eventually because you sweaty and you ain't about to get in your sheets like this. But I'd lay in the floor. I'd have laid in the floor. Just laid in the floor for an hour. Get on my phone, do something, watch TV. Because I just don't feel like that next process. I don't feel like going through the next step. Now, I told you your feelings might not always push you in the right direction because you stank. Boy, go get in the shower. It's like, boy, get yourself in the shower. You smell it. But yeah, man, that's one of those things I don't feel like doing. I know you guys right now don't going to work. That's one of the things that you got to do that for whatever reason you got to go to, and you don't feel like going. Now, once you get there and you get going, you're good. But getting the process of going to work sometimes, I already know. You like, oh, God.
So we can agree that's a universal problem?
Huh?
We can agree that's universal?
That's universal. That ain't an age group. That is universal. And that black, white, Asian, Hispanic, whatever you identify as, it's in you. It's in you. There's sometimes where you just like, man, I don't feel like it. And I gotta get over here and go do this. Ugh. Washing the car.
Yes.
Washing the car. I got a partner who will wash the car every day if you let him. Always been like this. It won't even his car at that time. It was his parents' car, but he get out there. He ain't got no problem. Half the day, wash the car. I got my uncle like that. Just wash the car. Go out there and wash the car. I can't stand washing the car.
Neither can I.
Like, I don't mind doing it, like hand washing the car. I can't stand it, man. I can't stand it. You know why I can't stand it? I gotta have time. Usually, cause to go wash the car, I gotta get in some, get in my like
old clothes,
play clothes. Play clothes, go out there. Yeah. Prepare myself, get all my things together, but I fill the bucket. Wash the car. Dry the car. If you're gonna put some wax, you gotta wax the car, all that. And you're done with that, you gotta go vacuum the car or vacuum it there or go somewhere to vacuum the car. Then you gotta go take a shower, get dressed, and go on with your day. Well, most of my day is done. In the morning, like the whole morning is gone. I'm like, oh my God, all this time. And this is what I see before I start now. It may be shorter than it actually is in my head. But in my head, that takes
2 days.
An astronomical amount of time. Yes. And I will pay for certain things to get my time back. So that is one of the things where I will, guess what? I will get dressed and put on my clothes and get fresh for the day. Go wash the car, vacuum out the car, little spray good, move on. Car is shining, I'm shining, and I'm on with my day. And this was all part of my plan.
You see,
I don't feel like doing it.
I like to clean the inside of my car only because I'm in my car a lot. Always on the move. I hate looking down, seeing crumbs, seeing little leaves and stuff. I'll vacuum the mess out of my car, but you will never catch me cleaning the outside. I would rather pay.
You would rather?
No.
You don't mind cleaning the inside?
I don't mind cleaning the inside because it's the inside. I could easily close the doors and turn the AC off. Or I turn the heat on, depending on the time, depending on the weather. So that's all it takes. Another thing, math.
You said math?
Essential things that we have to do.
Boy, I'm not going to talk to you about this math. I'm not going to talk to you about this math anymore. Oh, yeah, man. And we all have these things. We all have these things. We're like, man, I don't want to do it. I don't feel like doing it. Raking leaves. Thank God I don't have to do that. But growing up, it's of all chores, raking leaves is the worst chore of all chores. Anybody that follows me and follows this show knows this. It's not new. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but I'm saying raking leaves is the worst chore of all chores. Why is it the worst chore of all chores? I'm going to tell you why it's the worst chore of all chores.
Go ahead, tell me, Jason.
Because I'd rather clean 32 toilets than go outside and rake leaves. I'm not doing it. No, we're not doing it. I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because they never stop falling. So you go and you rake the leaves, you got the yard clean, you're like, sense of accomplishment. You go to bed, go to school, you come home, and guess what? Mom's out in the front yard with the rake again. You know why? Because there's more leaves down. And I'm like, why did we do that yesterday? All of that work, all of that time, and I'm doing it again. I just came from football practice. Yet we out here raking again. Hate it. Can't stand it. The worst chore of all time because it's never done. And I don't like the sense of I'm not accomplishing nothing. I feel like a fool. I'm like, Mom, why are we? Because there's leaves on the ground. Because she don't care. She want to rake. My mama rake leaves every day if she had to. Like, we got to do it. She out there raking leaves. I'm like, I hate raking leaves. And you know what? I have come to a revelation. I feel like my dad hates raking leaves too. You know why? Because of all the chores in the world that we've ever done, and all the outside, that's the only outside thing my mom has ever touched. Ever. She don't come. Like, all outside is our job. Boys, y'all got everything outside. It's outside, take care of it. Except for raking leaves. Now that I think about it, I think my dad like raking leaves. It's not a peacefulness.
Yes, it is.
It's turmoil.
Look, Jason, put your headphones on. Listen to a new album. Rake some
That's
leaves.
cutting the grass. I can cut the grass. Raking the leaves, I'm not accomplishing anything. Not accomplishing anything because I gotta do it again.
Get the leaf blower. Just get the leaf blower. Blow it up somewhere else. Blow them on your neighbor's property.
That doesn't do me any good. Thank God I don't have to do that anymore. But if I ever have a house with a bunch of trees, I feel like it's like a gift and a curse because you want the shade, you want the foliage and the look of it. I want to cut them all down. I don't want to do it. Let me read some of these comments. My freaking homework for my masters. I hate it, but I've got to do it.
Yep.
Getting up to teach 4 classes, but I got to do it for the kids.
That's dedication.
I bet you. All teachers, man, my heart go out to y'all, especially all the ones that are doing virtual learning. That has got to be, everyone that has told me it's the worst. They hate it, man. So I could, especially if you're like a hands-on type person anyway, and you like to teach. You need to give that one-on-one. I know y'all. I know how you feel. David said, going to get checkups, doctor, dentist, etc. When nothing is apparently wrong with me. Absolutely terrible at it. Open to suggestions. You're like, I don't want to go. I don't feel like going. I know ain't nothing wrong with me. I don't feel like going to get checked. That's what David said. Things that you got to do, but you're tired of. I agree. 4 trees on my property. So, Elisa agrees with me about that.
But mowing is awesome.
She said.
She also said.
She said mowing is peaceful. Yes. She said mowing is peaceful. I'm with the mowing. I put on my headphones and I can mow grass. I actually like cutting grass. So
I've never had
that, which is funny. You've never had to cut the grass.
And I never want to.
We're gonna have to get you because you gonna go on, young man, and be grown and may have a family and gotta cut some grass. We're gonna get you a grass to cut.
I clean everything inside the house and a little bit outside the house. I take the trash out.
No.
I clean up
the bathroom, your job.
Kitchen, clean up I vacuum everything.
That's because your mama done made you do all that.
Yep.
That's because your mama made you do all that. Yes, I get you. We need to get you outside. Get you outside. I'm gonna get you changing the oil and cutting grass and fixing cars. And we go. I'll get you all the man. So building fences and we doing all that. Okay, that's good.
Engineering class, we had to build stuff, and one of the things was go check out the fences and see if they're cool. And I'm like, this fence is off. It was metal, so it wasn't wood. So I don't know what we were supposed to do. We're just gonna report it. Laundry's another one.
He said, that man said, see, that's what I started doing. Put that lawnmower on a low setting, and those leaves get turned into mulch. What rake? Yeah, moms don't like that look either, man. I wish I could do it. Like, you can put the bag on the lawnmower and it'll help a little bit. But now you got these little particles all over the yard. Now she like, you go rake the particles. She want to see the green of the grass. She want to see the green of the grass.
I could never.
Mom do. I can't. Raking of the leaves is not a thing.
What about laundry?
So I guess I don't mind. You know what? That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't mind doing it, but that's a good one. Where it's like it's something you got to do, and just getting started. Once you get started, you cool with it. But like, because you gotta. Not only do you have to wash the clothes, you separate, wash the clothes, but then you gotta. Then as you dry them, then you gotta fold, and then you gotta put them away. So it's an entire process.
It's
so
like that's like a 2 to 3 hour process. Let's be real. You gotta close the washer, and if you got the in between load, you put some in the washer, put some in the dryer. You gotta take the ones out the dryer. It's a whole process. I hate the process.
It's a whole
Once
process.
it's done, I'm happy I have clean clothes because now I can
correct. That's a good one. That is definitely a good one because it can be very time consuming, and I can't bring myself to pay for it, but I see how people do because you can take. Not only can you take clothes to the cleaners to get dry clean, but you can take them. They'll wash and fold. You go to one of the wash and fold places where they'll wash and fold your clothes, and I've been tempted before. In my life. I can say that. I've been tempted.
You see
before,
temptation?
I see a slight temptation, but I can't do it. I can't because I feel like that's one of the things I'm definitely overpaying. I'd be over. It's kind of like going out and ordering a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's how I feel. I feel like it's the same situation. I'm not doing that.
Whoever
It's on the
does
menu.
that,
I can't do it. I'm not paying you for a peanut butter jelly sandwich. There's certain things, like you look at the kids menu, you be like, there's certain things on this list. I'm not paying for this. There are things that I just can't bring myself to order out. I feel like people shouldn't order meatloaf, but that's a whole nother story.
Hold on.
I hate unpacking my house. I've got a whole room full of boxes I have yet to unpack, and I've been here a year. Sean, I need you to get to work or call some people over and have a party. I think
And
I
then be
need
like,
to have
hey,
a party.
look, get some wine, get some cheese, like unboxing party. Grab your
Yeah,
box.
you need to have a unboxing party. Shout out to my mama J boy. She made a meticulous man out of meticulous behavior in parenting. Shout out. Yeah. Shout out to mama for sure. Shout out to mama. So listen, before I gotta get out of this, because I just want y'all to think about the things that we hate doing, man. There's so many things that you be like, man, I don't feel like doing that, man. Like, and I thought, so it's good to hear that everybody else is having these same challenges, because even as motivated as I am, there are some days I just don't feel. Phone calls. That's one of the things, because I don't really enjoy the phone. So that's one of the things that I know I gotta do. She said she move again next year. Okay, like that's one of the things that I don't like, making phone calls. Like, bruh, it's calls that I know I gotta make, but I just don't feel like it.
Like personal.
Sometimes, and it both, yo.
I agree with you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, man. It'll be days go by, and I'll be like, man, I know I gotta make that call, but I just don't be feeling, for real. I honestly just don't feel like and I kind of anticipate the process. The process is daunting when I think about it. It's because it's not pick up the phone, call, request something, and it gets done. It's like I gotta go through a whole rigmarole. I gotta go through automated prompts and all this stuff. Then I gotta you transfer. I tell you what I'm calling for, and you be like, great, let me transfer you here, and then I gotta say it again. That's enough to make me be like, click. I don't want to do it. You do it. I just want somebody else to make all my calls. That's how I feel sometimes. Just make the calls. But I gotta get motivated.
What about them good?
Yes, business calls.
Walking around the house, just all willy nilly. Over here doing stuff you ain't never do. Over here looking at stuff around your house. Like, what is this? When did this get here? You just on the
yeah. As a kid, I used to. I don't do that no more because I don't want to talk on the phone. I don't want to talk on the phone at all, really. Like, I text you
at this point.
I really, because again, I think it's time consuming, and maybe that's what it all boils down to, my time. And a lot of times, I got to slow down on some things and be like, slow down and go ahead and do it. But I'm being honest with the world right now. I don't feel like it sometimes. Yep. That's it. And I got to find a way to get motivated. And so there's a list of ways to get motivated, like, which is a good one, is always the why. That's a good way to get self-motivated, because we always talk about being a self-starter. Why are you doing this? Sometimes the why don't be big enough for me. Sometimes I'll be like, know what? When I think about why I'm doing this, that's the thing that make me not want to do it. Like, why am I doing this? I don't even know why I'm doing this today. So it's the fact that I can't really get to the why. I'm not doing it. Like, why I'm washing this car? Why I'm washing the car? Who will see me wash this car right now? The car ain't that dirty. You can't see it's dirty.
Can't smell the dirt.
Be what it was. Take a break. That's what Shamian did. She take a year break. But they say sometimes you gotta take a break. Sometimes you gotta take a break. Find the next step. That's a good one. If it seems impossible to work on a project for you, you can try to focus on the next immediate step. So if, sometimes people work backwards, or they be like, you know what, this is the best part of this whole process. I'm going to do that part first. Maybe that's, I don't know, like washing clothes. You can't just skip to the putting away. It's not going to work that way.
If it really did, I would have all my life problem solved, because I just put them in the washer and then you just fold them. Did it somehow get clean? You just fold it.
Yep, just folded. But anyway, Jason, we make the monster bigger than it is in our head. Yes, we do all the time, man. We definitely, and that's why you have those feelings of things you don't want to do until you be like, I don't feel like doing it. And then you get into it, and you be like, you good. Once you get the ball rolling, you good. So one of my things I always say is just get started. That's what I say. Just get started. People want to get, how you get something done? Get started. Bottom line. And so that's probably my goal talk for today is that if you want to get something done, the best way to get something done is to get started. Find ways to, whatever the ways to motivate you, you figure it out. What are the things that motivate you? Whatever that is, whatever that carrot in front of you is, continuously dangle that carrot in front of you so you can keep moving towards the goal. Because there are a lot of times it's like, we just don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like getting up, take a shower. Well, is there a woman around?
Do you want to
get in the shower? Do you have a photo shoot or something else to go to? You can't look like this. Get in the shower. There are things you got to do, man. And sometimes you just got to do it. Get to it. Whatever it is, get to it. Another one is going to sleep. I don't feel like doing that, but that's a whole nother story. Hey, man, we gonna, again, I tell y'all, prayers for Steph. Prayers for Steph and her family. Y'all continue to do that and hold her down. Also, again, RSVP only, TogoLife.com. A lot of y'all don't know what RSVP stand for. Y'all been saying the acronym y'all whole life, but have no idea what those letters stand for, and that's hilarious to me. But sometimes you gotta stop. So I'll tell y'all later. Y'all look it up. I had to do all the work for y'all. Y'all look it up. What does it stand for? You've been saying it your whole life, and you're like, hey, yeah, RSVP. They're like, did you? You probably wouldn't put ED on it if you did. And made it a verb. It's actually a phrase. It's actually a phrase. So anyway, that's it, man. It's time to get out of here. It's Motivational Monday. It's Money Making Monday. Please go out there and make that money. Get to some dollars. Get better. Grow your business. Whatever it is you do. Let's get out of here. Today, do it big. Enjoy the taste of life. Take a drink. Take a sip. Take a swig. And we out. T-shirts on deck.